your league leader in blocks, Victor second. You had your moments, the two of you. What were just initial impressions on that sort of, hit say one-on-one, but those opportunities for you two to,
It was definitely exciting, going against them. It was a great barometer for us, but just to get a chance to see him play against him, it was a lot of fun, and he's just so talented. He can do everything, he really guards too, plays hard. It was definitely exciting, and just I'm so impressed, just after seeing what he could do out there. It was really cool.
We asked the question, like, oh, were you surprised by it? And you guys are all like, no, we're NBA players. We've seen it all before.
Yeah.
With him, was that any different? Like, was Giannis is saying, like, no, whatever the listed height is, he's taller than that. Like,
Yeah. There were definitely a few things I was like, I haven't really seen that before. I mean, there was a point where I was on the bench, I was just watching the game, and Giannis came down and did something amazing, and then Wembanyama came back and did something amazing as well. I was like, wow, I'm watching something really special here. The game's going like this, I don't know. I'll shoot a few more left shoulder jump hooks. That might be it for me, for my normal down-to-earth stuff, but it was really cool to see. It was awesome.
You mentioned that this game was a good barometer for you guys as a team. In which way? Or in what way?
Yeah, it was great for us to go up against a team like that. They move the ball well. They play so fast in transition. That's one of the things they focus on, and that's definitely something we can improve on. We need to work on, especially after the way we played in transition against Indiana on defense. And I think we did a great job of, responding to what they did and focusing on defensive end against stops.
have seen Giannis do everything at this point. I've only been on this beat with you since the championship season, so I was just curious, have you seen him have that sort of that one-on-one back and forth with someone also that size of literally they're blocking each other, they're dunking on each other?
No, nothing immediate really comes to mind. It was again, it was a treat for me to be a part of, to watch, and it's something that's just going to be so great for the league for years to come.
What do you think of Giannis stepping into some clutch threes to close out?
It's great to see him. He's always playing with confidence, but to confidently step in and shoot that three, we're all behind him as well. So, for him to just take that shot like it was nothing, it was great to see.
Obviously, they haven't won a ton of games this year, but just as you guys find yourselves in that kind of dogfight with them, what does it mean to have not just Giannis, but also Dame to take you guys home?
Yeah, obviously they're a huge part of what we do. They're our leaders, and again, we have that belief in them that they're always going to be there for us in the clutch. And we have so many guys, that we're fortunate we can rely on in those clutch situations. Chris as well. Bees has been huge at times. You can just go down the list. And so there's those two guys on top, and then everyone else following them right behind them. We're in a really great place.
Well, speaking of Chris, this was his first back-to-back this season, and he was telling us earlier, John Horst mentioned it's his first back-to-back in a year and a half. And you've been with him through this injury journey, if you will. What's it like for you as his teammate to see him getting back out there?
Yeah, just seeing Chris being Chris, it's obviously a great relief for us, to have him out there more and more and more. I don't know, I might be snitching a little bit, sorry, Chris, but I heard him on the free throw line saying he wanted to play more, there. So, it's great to have more time with Chris on court. That's never a bad thing.
You shook your head after the jump ball against Wemby, the very first play. What were you shaking your head about at that moment?
Because he was telling me to back up. The ref was telling me to back up and get out of there. I didn't think I was doing anything.
I didn't know if it was a Wemby reaction or anything.
No, it wasn't. It was with me. It's probably going to be a referee official reaction. Yeah, I know, right? So surprising. Yeah.